By the time you take up office, the university will have set its fee levels and implemented any spending cuts. How will you make an impact on this issue when you take up office?
Right, first of all, Ricky, is that it's a valid point. The main thing is that students who are here and have to pay these extra fees, they've got to make sure that they are clearly understandable what they've got to pay. No hidden extras. I mean, that way they can budget out their lives what they've got to do. Sadly, fees are going to be here, and we know that. But the main thing is, students, before they even start courses, they know what the fees are going to be, and they can. I will make sure that in the day they all know that we've got a Salford Bill of Rights, which is a fantastic way of letting people know. And that way, that people are clearly understandable, they can budget out their lives accordingly. No one really knows what's going to happen. The main thing is, at least have a more clear cut, and make sure that people are aware of that, what the final cost is going to be to them. And that's our way we can have clarity, you want to put it that way, and that's a simple way of doing it. I hope that helps you. Question?
What do you think are the 3 key issues affecting Salford students in the next 12 months?
The first question, the first of all, tuition fees. Everyone doesn't know what's going to be, exactly what's going to be set out. Once it has been set out, then people would know what it's going to cost them. They can rule their own lives, because someone's going to find that money from somewhere. That's one key issue. How people are going to pay for it. Again, the all clarity about all this, about how they're going to budget, what's it going to be, what's the long-term costs going to be. That's something that's got to be cleared out for them. And I think that's what we're there for, make sure they are aware of that. Another valid point, like you said, is things like they're getting value for money. There's no good paying higher fees if you're getting a terrible service. The service has got to be excellent for them. So when they come here and spend it, they've got to make sure they're getting value for money, basically. And we can help them now look at areas, tuitions and things like that. And that, to me, is an important point. The thirdly is things like I said, it's all getting the best out of it, the union. Are we doing everything we can to help them? And that's the criteria that I will make sure is in place.
How will you uphold the union's equality and diversity values when you're in office?
Right, first of all, it's like, as you know, I'm standing as a mature student, which is obviously the first time as my age has ever stood. I think that gives a quality that just shows you're never told to get a degree. And also it represents the 60% of maturity students at the university. So therefore it gives that equality base. Also as well, you probably know that I'm dyslexic. So therefore assessment and let's say writing sometimes find a struggle. So I can sympathise with them people who do come from them backgrounds, who do struggle with certain areas. And because I've been through that the last 5 years, I will make sure that people are aware that there's always help there. And I pride ourselves that Salford can offer that. And we'll make sure that people are clearly understandable, that we are there to help them. And that's the main thing, is the criteria, is that offering maturity, and also I've been there with learning abilities, I've been there and I can understand and relate to that. And that's how I can offer. So thanks.